What's going on, guys? Just playing some Interstellar Pilot here. It's a cool little app where you choose a ship. Mine is, of course, a hauler A+ class, which I named Shadowvox. Of course, whenever you get a ship, it'll just auto-comment with a name. I've been playing for a little bit, and yeah, I believe, if memory serves me correct, I was on my way to pick up some gems and gold ore. Yeah, that's it. Because they have a pretty high price at a jewelry. Basically, it's like an economy. You can do a few things. You could just be a regular citizen and free fall your way through, or you can set it up to be a merchant class kind of deal, which is what I kind of did. Of course, I don't mind being a miner. It's just merchants and miners. Oh, distress call received. What's this? Under attack? Yeah, I can't do nothing about that. My ship has not that much armor and very little in the form of heavy hitting artillery. I mostly got stuff to ping at them and bug out. Of course, most of it's energy based, so I have to get through their shields first. Joy. But yeah, I'm coming up to a wormhole, which is what you use to travel between the places. And it's fairly simple. We got left and right, which is down here on the bottom left-hand side, next to what looks like an old school video recorder. Throttle control, which you can only go forward. So if you want to like back up, you have to spin all the way around. You can target things like that by just tapping on the icon. And yeah, on the right hand side here, you see all this stuff kind of piled up. 3 are blue, the rest are grayed out. Those are weapons and other components. I got 4 kilometers to go, which is going to take a while, so explain what components are. Components, basically it's the stuff on your ship. I have countermeasures, a cloaking device, tractor beam. Yes, it is truly a tractor beam for all you sci-fi nerds out there. I'm one of them, of course. I love tractor beams. Joy. Capacitors, I do have a passenger module, so I can pick up people and transport them around. Energy, power generator. Of course, I'll need engines. I got shields, a few mines, a bunch of laser turrets. And over here, I'm going to go from the very top one, which you can see right there. It looks kind of like an explosion with 18. That is my countermeasure. It basically is the flare, if you want to think of that. If I have a missile locked on, which I hope to God I never have again. Jeez, I cannot outrun anything that is combat-based. That basically allows me to launch it, and if I do it just right, it pulls the missile away. Then you see the 4 below it, grayed out. Those are my various weapons. Photon volley, a few lasers, ooh, joy. Missiles, if you want to think of it. For all you Halo fans out there, you can think of it kind of like a Covenant cruiser, launching energy beams at the enemy. Below that, which looks kind of like a, do you think I can really describe that as like a wave? Yeah, like you were to have a really still pond and drop a pebble in. Kind of like the waves that appear with 7. That's my mines, as far as I can tell. And of course, I could choose tractor beam, which is underneath that. And at the very bottom, I have my cloaking, which sadly disables shields, but it also makes me impossible to target as far as I'm concerned. Whenever you got something locked, you can hit the little dial. As you can probably see in the bottom right here, the camera now has a lock on it, which means no matter how I turn, it's going to always keep the camera oriented to face towards the objective. Got my little left and right turns there. My ship diagnostic, which is just to the right of my two engines that are currently going. Shows me shield and hull status. I think I'm saying that right. Hull. I think it's hull. Scrap metal. Yes, I got a few of those. I want to sell those. Diamonds. Yes, I want to buy those. And that completely stocked me up as far as abilities can. Yeah. It's because of those. Yeah, I don't want those. Yeah, okay, let's go back here. I've got all the diamonds. Gold ore. Not all of it, but a decent amount. I can rock with that. Okay, first I gotta come here, yes. Oh, sorry. I hate this system for that. No backing up, only forward. And while I'm, yeah, you see some ships that look like me targeting these asteroids here. Or the asteroid that, oh crud. Apparently I can't fly, thank goodness I don't take any damage from that. Okay, anyway. Those were some mining shuttles. Since they have the same design, ship design, I'll say they're a hauler M class. Yes, the letters after the name does make a difference. You can think of it like a subclass, like, well, the only way I can really describe it is if you have like a Ford, Chevy, those would be like haulers, frigates, etc. Then you would have like the, well, I don't really know many other cars besides Toyota car, I mean, like style of vehicles other than Toyota. The A, M, or if you want to do passenger, like a P, the letter P. That'll be like Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla, Toyota 4Runner, so on and so forth. So while they are similar in design, they have different roles, if you would. Right now, after buying all that, I have 54,772 credits. Not enough for what I want. I want to get a passenger class ship, which is why I'm even doing this run to begin with. 3 wormholes and a long flight. I mean, the overall flight time in game is about, I want to say somewhere close to upwards of like 15-20 minutes. I mean, I could always just tell my ship, hey, do this, set it down, and walk away. Of course, I don't trust that because raiders can appear at any time. Or bandits, I think is what they're called. Basically, they're the people that will hunt down merchant-style ships like myself, or like this ship here, and try to take all the stuff inside the hull. On the way here, they're not going to get anything, but they'll still destroy you. Hence why I try to stay near this stuff. Because even if I have a missile locked on, I can hop inside one of these space stations. It'll protect me from harm. And most space stations have several turrets, if you would. Surrounding it. Now I'm just going to sell all that. 81,000. Can't argue with that. Cargo. I really want to get rid of that. I'll eject that. Eject. I'll probably just keep all that. 4 ain't that bad. And these take up 1. Joy. Wait, what the? Oh, I hit exit ship. Oi. Yeah, you can exit your own ship if you have multiples. Oh, crud. Okay, prices. Where was that? That one has the best, so yeah, it's 1 more, but over the course of several, it can make a big difference, which is how I was able to realize a run like this would be pretty profitable. Of course, I'll need, before I can get rid of try to get rid of everything combat related out of the hull, or cargo bay as I should call it, not hull. This ain't no 16th century ships we got here. We're flying through space now. And with that, I just remembered I wanted to show y'all how cloaking works. Basically, if your ship can be equipped with it and you have it equipped and it's charged like you see down here in the bottom right, you could just click that little button and it goes invisible. Remind any of you Star Trek fans of anything? It better, because that's what the Klingons like to do. I believe they're Klingons. I might need to look that up later. If not, I'm gonna get ripped for that in the comment section. Oh well. Anyway, I can cruise like this and pretty much be untargetable. Of course, that also makes me very vulnerable. If they were to surround me with mines, I'd have no shields active. Back through a wormhole. Thank goodness it doesn't deactivate stealth. But for the most part throughout here, there's not many bandits, and there's plenty of combat style ships around to combat them. Yeah, I'll do this universe map. Dirompa 753. It's the topmost little galaxy here. That is basically Bandit Central. Then connecting to it can pop up, but not very often, of course. High traffic of combat style ships. I wonder about actually getting some combat style ships first. Yeah, I'll probably do that. But of course, whenever you start getting combat style ships, you need a few things. One, you'd actually need orders to do it with, to like command them with. And 2, you'll need something for them to do. If I get a combat ship, I might actually go into combat a bit and just order this one to fly around trading. Oh, don't hit me. Okay, it just went into that station. Yeah, that's another thing that's kind of different about it. Doesn't really make any realistic kind of deal, but I mean, it's a fun app altogether. Not that difficult to learn how to play, and depending on your playstyle, like me, I'm more of a merchant kind of person. Yeah, I don't like to go guns blazing, but sometimes you just have to sit back, relax, and enjoy the long treks with valuable items. If you were to do combat classes, you'd probably need to do bounty hunts. That'd probably be about the only thing worthwhile. And of course, the higher the bounty, more dangerous the foe. Like the Wild West. But only in space. Only a space setting at that point. Anyway, I have to go through 3 wormholes to get where I want to go. Well, 2 more now after I jump through this. I mean, with this one being one of them. And Q portal scene. Oh, we have some bandits. See those red little squares? Like, there it is. Yep, bandits. Combat class, Merchant's Worst Nightmare. But of course, as you can see, they don't last very long. That one's shield is already gone, but I think it's, yeah, it was going as a cloak. Nope, 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 nope. You are not getting me. I'm going into stealth. Ah! I'll let that big guy handle him. He seems like he's pretty well dangerous versus those little bitty deals. I got lasers and the like, but I ain't risking the cargo. Plus, I am so close to being able to get into the ship. And case in point, that little guy can outrun me. I'm doing full speed, and that guy just overtook me. And y'all are probably wondering, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna go into combat. Crap it. And this guy looks like a little bitty guy that I could probably take on. Yes! Oh, what? Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to go stealth. I thought I saw a missile for a second. I was like, ah, no. And another sweet little deal about this is the fact that your shields will regenerate strength over time. You can think of it kind of like a massive battery. The more damage, the longer it takes to recharge. But alas, the final wormhole. And cue teleporting scene now. Of course, if you're on friendly terms with everyone, they typically don't shoot at you. If they're hostile, they're probably gonna shoot you out of the sky pretty quickly. Let me think about it. Oh yeah, here it is. There are many different factions here. Depending on your interactions, they could be okay with you to just flat out hostile with you. And if you try diplomacy and a truce, sometimes they just say, nope. We aren't gonna give you any peace today. Let's see what my total is after this. Trade. Sell. Hot darn! That actually might be worth some decent deals. I am not going to buy stuff that is gonna get me nothing. Purified water. Okay, they'll buy purified water. Ooh. That's also a long ways. Quality's next to nothing. And quantity is next to nothing. Oh, for y'all who don't know what I'm doing. Basically, when you dock, your screen will look like this. You can rename your ship, get ship info on the actual deal. As you can see, the hauler is the backbone of trading and mining operations, capable of transporting large amounts of cargo. Although the hauler was expected to rely on escort craft, it is capable of putting up a fight, but not picking up. Jeez. We're not the reinforcements. Basically, even though you probably will want an escort depending on what's going on, you can hold your own, which I don't really do. Oh, that's just standard ship, derp. Oh, and you can sell your ship, buy a new ship, which I'm gonna look at real quick. I could save up a little bit money and get the reduced weaponry, this 104,750 credit one, or I think it's called credit CR. I'm just gonna go with the hauler P. Bye. And that knocks me straight down. Roll in docking bay. Okay. So enter that ship, docking bay. Orders assigned to fleet 1. Special trade. Yep, just like I thought. You can assign your ships. To go do whatever. You know what? I'm actually going to try that with this ship for real quick. Special orders. Transport passengers. Dang it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Nope, not that one. Darn it. Okay, no. I need that ship back. I can't haul hardly anybody if I don't have a certain aspect off of that ship. Orders, okay, so it's coming back. I'm just gonna have to... You know what? I'm actually gonna bring that ship back by hand. Because what I need from this ship is this right here. And I'll need to invest in one of those. Of course, the cheapest one is 25,000 credits. Of course it is. I actually wonder. Of course it can. And I only have the small one. Okay. Your orders are to trade. Make me some money. Your orders are to transport. Transport passengers. Well, looks like I'm gonna have a little bit of a passenger / trading business going up. Of course, as far as I know, this is all one player, so you don't have other players coming by waiting for you, and like as soon as you start getting a decent amount of money, it's just nope. You are not getting this. And as far as I can tell, you can't really transfer components across ships. Or can you? And of course, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there is a cloaked ship just beside me. If y'all, yeah, there it is, just on the corner. Darn, it's already gone. But rewind it back to just whenever my ship just leaves that station, just then. And look immediately to my right. There is a cloaked ship there. I don't know what it's doing there, but I see those off and on around these parts. Hyperpod, what? New hypersleep pod factory open. Cool. Maybe if I get a merchant edition. Actually, probably a hauler H class. I'll stick it on those nice, sweet hypersleep pods. And of course, we're going all the way back to Beta Pendilia, which is another 2 deals away. I might just end it here and let the ships rack up some coin for a bit. Because as it currently stands is gonna be quite a while. So with that, I'll say adieu. Have a good day, y'all.